Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
We're going live with the news for Tuesday, October 21, 2025. In the headlines, Cherry Hill community mourns the loss of Guyanese woman found dead in her apartment. Grenadians unite for second annual Maurice Bishop International Airport Walk. Grenada renames Rivera Park as National Heroes and Heritage Park to commemorate National Heroes Day. OECS health ministers meet in Grenada to develop sustainable strategies for strengthening regional healthcare. Also in the news, regionally, regional security leaders gather in St. Lucia to tackle illicit networks and climate threats. Internationally, French ex-president Nicolas Sarkozy begins prison term for Gaddafi campaign funds. Plus in the sports news, West Indies level one-day international series with thrilling Super Over victory, while Wagiti Super Knockout football tournament kicks off.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
I'm Kenroy Baptiste with Network News. Thanks for joining us. Tragedy strikes in St. George with the sudden death of Guyanese national Naomi Mutulal. Trainee reporter Shania McIntosh spoke with family members and neighbors on the scene of the discovery and has this report.
The Cherry Hill community in St. George is mourning the loss of 38-year-old Guyanese national Naomi Mutulal, who was found deceased in her apartment on Tuesday, October 21st. Mutulal was discovered unresponsive and later pronounced dead by a medical practitioner. Her son shared that their morning began with a loving conversation before he left for work at 7:30 a.m. and later received the heartbreaking news.
Well, I was on work and unfortunately I got a call. And not the kind of news I wanted to hear, but I kindly swiftly come home and not what I wanted to see. How exactly what happened. Yeah, she was okay. Me and she talked this morning right in front here, and first time I experiencing something like that, so I must feel, of course, I feel shaken up inside. One thing I know my mother liked to do was cook, so yeah, of course I will miss she cooking.
A neighbor described Mutulal as a gentle, kind, and caring individual who was deeply cherished and will be profoundly missed.
We come as one family. One family. The tenant of the house live upstairs, but he live in downstairs. She cooked tea, breakfast, dinner for him. Also me. Anything I want, like food, roti, anything, she called me and she said, I'll leave your food, I'll leave your roti there. I surprised. The tenant daughter called me and told me, come, and I run up there. And I go inside the house, I see her hanging. It's unfortunate. So I lost a good friend. Good friend, not from Grenada. Real nice friend. She's nice to everybody in the area. And today I had to go upstairs, I had to go up there for my food today, and even my dog food. She'll put aside food for my dog.
As friends and family grieve, this tragedy serves as a reminder of the importance of mental health awareness and the need for compassion, understanding, and support for those who may be silently struggling. Shania McIntosh, GBN News.
All right, this coming in to us, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell has announced he will provide an update to the nation regarding the U.S.'s request to install temporary radar system at Maurice Bishop, radar equipment at Maurice Bishop International Airport and deploy military assets near Grenada. The update will be delivered on Friday during the sitting of the House of Representatives. According to the Prime Minister, the U.S. made the request in August. However, the issue has recently gained public attention following media reports. He emphasized that there is no rush to make a decision on the matter. The Prime Minister made these statements a few minutes ago during his program DM with the PM. Now, Grenada reveals plans for the National Heroes in Heritage Park in commemoration of National Heroes Day. Rena Thomas has the details.
What was once known as Rivera Park in Montrouge, Grand Anse, has been officially renamed the Grenada National Heroes and Heritage Park. The announcement came as Grenada celebrated National Heroes Day on October 20th under the theme, Honoring Our Legacy, Inspiring Our Future. The observance of National Heroes Day, which commemorates the event of October 19th, 1983, brought together residents, government officials, and dignitaries who reflected on the challenges Grenada has endured and the battles fought throughout its history. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and the Creative Economy, Desiree Stevens, delivered an overview of the government's plan for the newly renamed park, emphasizing its purpose as a space for remembrance, education and national pride.
The main objectives of the park are 1. Honor and memorialize. The establishment of a space for monuments will offer engaging programs for students, researchers, and the general public. Foster recreation and well-being. The park will host festivals, concerts, art shows, and lectures that reflect national identity and global connectivity. It will also promote physical activity, relaxation, and environmental stewardship. Sustain environmental integrity. The park will integrate eco-friendly designs, renewable energy systems, and marine conservation practices into the park's operations.
Stevens also underscored the importance of bridging commemoration with history to ensure that future generations understand the significance of Grenada's past.
It will serve as a cultural landmark, an educational resource, and a recreational hub that promotes national pride, historical literacy, and social well-being. This park will provide a platform for honoring our heroes while transforming future ones. Vision is to create an inspiring, multifunctional park that honors the past, educate the present, and shape a future rooted in pride, unity, and sustainable development.
In his opening remarks, Andy Williams, Member of Parliament for South St. George, highlighted the value of unity and the enduring impact of Grenada's history in the nation's present and future.
And I want to emphasize on this. Division weakens us, but unity builds nation. Our history has proven that when we stand together, shoulder to shoulder, we can overcome any obstacle. The same spirit must guide us today, whether in our communities, in our schools, in our workplaces, and in the halls of leadership. Because just as our heroes fought for us, we must now fight for each other.
The renaming of the park marks a significant step in preserving Grenada's national identity while paying tribute to those who contributed to the country's development and resilience. Rena Thomas, GBN News.
Other news, Grenadians unite on the runway for a morning of fitness and unity, commemorating the 41st anniversary of the establishment of Maurice Bishop International Airport. Here's the report.
It wasn't the usual sight at the Maurice Bishop International Airport on Monday morning. Instead of planes taking off or landing, the runway was filled with many Grenadians walking and jogging together in a vibrant show of unity and pride. The event, organized by the Grenada Airport Authority, transformed the nation's main airstrip into a track for fitness and unity as part of activities commemorating the 41st anniversary of the Grenada Revolution. From as early as 6 a.m., people of all ages filled the tarmac, some taking a steady walk, others picking up the pace with a jog or run, and completing the full length of the runway as the morning sun rose overhead. The scene was lively and spirited as families, fitness lovers, and community groups came together for what has quickly grown into one of Grenada's most popular wellness events. Edgar Stevens, Chief Executive Officer of the Grenada Airport Authority, described the initiative as a symbolic and meaningful way to bring people together.
My name is Edgar Stevens. I am the CEO of the Grenada Airport Authority. This event today was a way of us celebrating 41 years of the Maurice Bishop International Airport existing. We are one of the most beautiful runways in the Caribbean, so we decided to celebrate by having a walk the runway. Well, for next year, we want to have more of the public participate. Come see our airport, come see our beautiful runway, and come have fun with us.
Strict safety and security measures were implemented throughout the morning, with teams monitoring both ends of the runway. The walkers included a spirited mix of young and elderly citizens, all sharing in the moment. GBN spoke to a few participants who shared their views on the events.
Like hiking, well, as you know, with my son, I always do that. I can't stay put. I always enjoy walking.
The walk wasn't bad. I wanted to come and test my condition, but I had a muscle injury, so I had to walk most of it after I did a little bit of jogging. But it was a nice experience. Plan to take part again next year.
I finished the entire thing. It was a 10 out of 10. I know for sure I placed in the top 20 out of 400.
As the sun rose higher above the Maurice Bishop International Airport, the song of laughter and cheers filled the runway, making the event more than just a fitness exercise, with each step along the tarmac symbolizing personal endurance and the collective journey of our people moving forward together. Shania McIntosh, GBN News.
A call to focus more on the positives as regional health leaders gather in Grenada for the 11th OECS Ministers of Health meeting to discuss sustainable strategies for strengthening healthcare across the Eastern Caribbean. More in this Renapet Thomas report.
Director General of the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, OECS, Dr. Didicus Jules, has made a passionate appeal to health ministers across the region to focus on the silver lining amid the many challenges facing the health sector. His remarks came as Grenada hosts the 11th meeting of OECS Ministers of Health, which officially commenced on Monday, October 21st at the Radisson's Grenada Beach Resort. The three-day meeting brings together health ministers, policymakers, and regional stakeholders, providing a platform to discuss pressing health issues affecting OECS member states. Participants are expected to develop strategic plans and explore sustainable solutions to strengthen regional health systems.
Because it's very easy to get lost in all of the noise of the challenges that we face. There's an ancient Chinese proverb that reminds us that opportunity is crisis riding a dangerous wind. And if we take it from that perspective, these challenges could strengthen our resolve because they have made it obvious that none of us can survive this alone. Only by building national and regional capacities at an accelerated pace can we prevent, respond to, and mitigate the impact of both natural and man-made crises. This week's deliberations offer an important opportunity to reorient and reinforce our models of care. That is to explore innovative, evidence-driven, and context-appropriate solutions that respond to our unique realities as OECS member states.
held under the theme Healthcare Prioritization, Strategies for Sustainable Solutions. The gathering underscores the importance of collaboration and shared responsibility in advancing public health. In his opening remarks, Chief Medical Officer Dr. Sean Charles reaffirmed Grenada's commitment to partnering with other OECS members, as well as international and regional allies, to build a more resilient health sector.
Like many other OECS countries, Grenada remains steadfast in its pursuit of universal health coverage, prioritizing and making strides in primary healthcare revitalization, digital health integration, and health workforce development. We recognize that no country can achieve health equity in isolation. The OECS has long exemplified the power of regional solidarity, leveraging shared resources, harmonized policies, and technical cooperation to overcome common challenges. Grenada is deeply committed to this collective vision and values the strategic partnership that underpin our progress, particularly with the OECS, PAHO, CAFA, and other regional and international allies.
Dr. Charles also highlighted several key areas expected to be addressed during the discussions, and he encouraged open dialogue among all participants.
As we deliberate in these upcoming meetings on matters ranging from health financing and climate resilience to regional pooled procurement and emergency preparedness, let us be guided by the principles of equity, sustainability, and innovation. Let us also reaffirm our shared responsibility to ensure that every citizen of the OECS, regardless of geography or circumstance, has access to quality, affordable, and people-centered health services.
The meeting is scheduled to conclude on Wednesday, the 22nd of October. Rena Pierre-Thomas, GBN News.
Still to come in Network News. Grenadian identity under the spotlight, calls to preserve cultural heritage amid changing times. We'll be back.
Need a little extra cash to make life easier? Or just a bit more exciting? Arise's got you covered. With a Flexi Credit loan, you get up to $25,000 for any purpose. Vacations, home upgrades, back to school, or just a little treat. Get manageable amounts, flexible repayments, and the freedom to top up whenever you need it. No hassle, no pressure, just freedom to live life at your pace. Visit our website or call today and let your dreams take flight with our Flexi Credit Loan. Arise Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Our 11th Grenleg Debates champion.
The Grenleg Debates, more than just a competition. Littering is not. It's a national collaboration, nurturing curiosity, research, critical thinking, and confidence among our secondary school students all over Grenada.
We need to teach more cognitive.
Bright young minds are sparking powerful ideas.
Financial capital is just a passive factor.
Not just a debate. For the audience, it's a voyage of self-discovery. Our debaters dare us to be informed, to listen and respect different perspectives, even while we champion our beliefs. With the unwavering commitment of educators, public and private sector entities, the media, and an army of volunteers, this impactful national challenge unfolds every year between September and November. The Grenleg Debates, shaping the way we think.
Residents of Carriacou and Petit Martin, have you ever wondered how you can benefit from the Grenada Citizenship by Investment Program? Well, this is your opportunity. Join the Investment Migration Agency at its next symposium series at the Mermaid Hotel Conference Room on Wednesday, October 22nd at 5:30 p.m. Hear from experts from the Grenada Citizenship by Investment Committee, the Grenada Investment Development Corporation, and the Investment Migration Agency as we discuss the recent regulatory changes that will enhance local participation in the program. Remember, Mermaid Conference Room, October 22nd at 5:30 p.m. Come be a part of the conversation.
Ma, you going in town again?
Yes, girl. I'm going to send money for Uncle Monty.
Ma, you know you don't have to go all the way in town to do that.
So how else you go get it? You go and bring it?
We could just send it for them.
Send it? Mm-hmm. Send it how?
Wire transfer.
Wire what?
Wire transfer. Come, let me show you how.
Yup, that's right. With Co-op Bank's wire transfer feature, sending money abroad is a breeze. Click, tap, done. Banking just got easier.
Welcome home.
This is the moment. Our girls, our game, our victory. On Saturday, November 29th, all roads lead to the Kenroy James Athletic Stadium as our senior women's national team take on Costa Rica in the CONCACAF Women's Qualifiers. Come out and support our girls. It's our legacy, our pride, and our chance to move one step closer to the CONCACAF Women's Championships. Our girls have not lost a match at home in our previous CONCACAF qualifier, but to stay unbeaten, they need you. The drums, the horns, the flags, the full power of the 12th man. Get your tickets now. $20 for adults, $10 for students, children under 10 free. Get yours at the GFA office, Chucky's Bar, Heather's Boutique, or Grenada and Optical in St. George's and Spiceland Mall. Adult tickets are also available online at gotofed.com. Grenada versus Costa Rica. Be loud. Be proud.
It happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep. Including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
But when you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. Oh, I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever your road leads, we'll be right there with you. Wherever your road leads, we'll make your dreams come true. Next side, next side, next side, next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
investing or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
We're back at Television Center. What does it mean to be Grenadian, culturally, morally, and ethically? Are identity and heritage being lost? These questions were raised during a cultural event over the weekend. Gerard Joseph has the details.
The identity of a Canadian, whether culturally or holistically, came under the microscope last weekend, generating reflection and introspection among many. The responses may be different for each generation, especially now in the era of artificial intelligence, AI, social media, and mass communication. During the drum moonlighting activity over the weekend in Tivoli, this important question was raised, with many reminiscing on the childhood games such as spinning top, playing marble, or skip rope.
That was fun for us, right? Today, if you ask us, a youth today, a song in skip rope, or how to make a top, or even how to pitch marble, they don't know.
The creativity, motto, and memory skills were integral to the identity and development of a Canadian child, and according to Kim and Noel, it is sorely missed today.
Well, even that right now, I could say this is almost extinct, you know. Before, in my years growing up in the early 90s, that was a thing that we used to do under the moonlight. We would make porridge, tanya log, the favorite, cocoa tea, and we would do coconut bakes, you know, and we would listen to our elders telling us stories that would sometimes get us so frightened that we were free to go home, that we live in a minute away and we were free to go home, you know. And today is like all this is gone.
He notes that some of the folklore, cuisines, and traditions are other major parts of our identity which have been lost over generations.
Besides the storytelling, a lot of our culture has died. Patois, for example, you know, we don't know patois like that, and our neighboring islands, they are good at it. Barbados, you know, St. Vincent, other islands, they are so very good at it. But in Grenada, it was hidden from us because it was used as a form of hypocrisy. They don't want you to hear what they're saying. And today, because of that, we are ignorant of it. And so again, a lot of our tradition, a lot of our culture, it has left us. Even today, you watch like moral ethics, it's also gone. Youths no longer greet the elders. The elders no longer greet the youths, because why? We have this cultural barrier between us all. You know, and I think this is something that we need to break.
Noel also alluded to the deeper cultural aspects of Juve and Jab Jab, its meaning, history, and contributions to the identity of a Canadian, which ties to the heritage many are not aware of.
And Jab, it represents freedom or rebellion against slavery. You understand? The horns represent what we would call a disguise, because what I have understand is that the slaves back then would have used horns in the night as a means of rebellion. They would flog themselves amidst the cattle so that they wouldn't be observed, they wouldn't be identified.
He made a clarion call for such traditions, which make up our cultural and national identity, to be preserved, documented, and shared, noting its background and bonds to Africa, to slavery, and our history. I am Gerard Joseph, reporting.
Right, this story to report: despite the inclement weather which brought some rainfall to the island from Saturday, the second round of drum moonlighting took center stage over the weekend. We have another report from Gerard Joseph.
Youth was the focus as their exuberance was captured, placing the culture in safe hands, personified by the passion and expression witnessed. Young and old alike enjoyed the songs of the drumming along with traditional dance and songs, which has been passed down through generations. Former member of Tivoli Drummers, Kimon Noel, was part of the cultural experience and spoke about the importance of involving the youth.
Well, basically, over the years, Tivoli Drummers have been growing from strength to strength. However, what is the main objective of the Tivoli Drummers is to get more and more youths involved. Positivity, that's the motto of the Tivoli Drummers. So, from strength to strength, the Tivoli Drummers keep thinking and keep trying to get more and more youths involved in what they're doing, more and more involved in the tradition and the culture of Grenada.
He noted how critical it is to protect and pass on Grenada's culture and heritage.
Well, this is very, very important in my opinion, because we need to know where we're coming from in order to know where we're going. That's an old saying from our foreparents, and I would like to continue with that saying that, we really, really need to know where we're coming from in order to know where we are going.
Addressing the loss of many of the local traditions, Noel stressed the significance of documenting our culture and heritage.
Over the years, we see a decrease in our folklore and our tradition, you understand? So, getting them documented, recorded, it helps to keep the culture going, from strength to strength. For example, if you watch our youth today, most of them are involved in more and more gangs and gambling, fights here and there. And as gambling is a very big problem right now, So, definitely we're seeing that there is a big deficit in our tradition and in our culture, you understand? So as a result, having them songs documented, having the different drum styles documented, it would help to continue our traditional aspect of life. And it would also help grooming our youths of today for tomorrow.
He is making a special appeal for young people to become more involved, participate and learn from the drum moonlighting activities, which are open to everyone. I am Gerard Joseph, reporting.
Grenada is making waves on the international yachting scene, teaming up with St. Lucia and St. Vincent and the Grenadines to spotlight the Eastern Caribbean as a premier sustainable yachting destination. This feature in this evening's GBN ISO.
A good eye captures all. GBN ISO is brought to you by Clear Vision.
I got my glasses from Clear Vision Eye Center.
I got my glasses at Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
This evening's GBN ISO, Grenada's delegation, along with teams from St. Lucia and St. Vincent and the Grenadines, all at the Annapolis Boat Show, where they work together to promote yachting in the Eastern Caribbean. Led by the OECS Commission and the UBEC Project, the group connected with yacht enthusiasts and industry leaders among the more than 100,000 attendees. Our ISO reporter captured the engagement at their booth, with visitors showing real interest in regional destinations and also in the idea of bringing their boats to these islands. The collaboration between these countries showed a united effort to position the Eastern Caribbean as a top yachting destination, thereby attracting global attention and investment alike. By joining forces, Grenada and its neighbors are not just boosting tourism, they're opening up fresh economic opportunities for coastal communities. Share your photos and videos with us via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or on our other social media platforms. That'll all be for GBN ISO.
Grenadians are seeing a decrease in the price of gasoline and diesel. Here's what we can tell you. Effective Saturday, October 18, the price of gasoline dropped by 26 cents to $14.56 per gallon, while diesel fell by 94 cents to $13.52 per gallon across Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. However, the price of kerosene increased by 12 cents to $10.31 per gallon. For LPG cooking gas, the price of a 20-pound cylinder holds steady at $40 in Grenada and $49 in Carriacou and Petite Martinique. We can tell you too, the 100-pound cylinder increased by $3.80, setting new prices at $221.30 in Grenada and $244.30 in Carriacou and Petite Martinique. Bulk LPG prices increased by 5 cents to $2.30 per unit in all areas. After the break, Grenadian model and pharmacist Kendra Kizia Moore featured in Primark's 2025 Autumn campaign. We'll talk about that.
Welcome to Carriacou, small in size, rich in spirit. As you step off the boat, you're greeted by smiling faces and warm island vibes. Your adventure begins here. Need a cozy place to stay? The Mermaid Beach Hotel has been a favorite for years. Waterfront views, clean comfort, and located in the town. In Bogles, the Roundhouse Cottages offers rustic charm with a touch of elegance. A peaceful hideaway surrounded by nature. Prefer something private? Dong Island Villas gives you space, sea breeze, and a home away from home feel. Wake up to the sound of waves and views that stretch for miles. We're ready to welcome you. When are you coming?
Need to open a bank account? There's no time to make the drive to stand in line. Get ready. Opening an account with Republic On Board is easy from anywhere at any time, even while waiting for a food order. So you don't have to skip lunch. Republic On Board. Fast, easy, secure. Visit www.republiconboard.com to open your account today.
Sisson's got you covered this Christmas. From ceiling to floor, from outside to inside, Sisson's is formulated to bring out our true Caribbean flair. Get 20% off Sisson's Ceiling White, Easy Clean, and Sisson's Aquaflow paints. Plus, every Sisson's purchase is an entry to win the grand prize of a 65-inch TV. Just scan the QR code, attach a picture of your receipt, and you are entered to win. Promotion runs October 1st to December 20th, 2025. Sisson's, good looks that last.
Shop with confidence at Quartz. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before. New home, fresh start, make moves and play it smart. Expand, invest or renew. ACB's right there with you. With ACB Home Advantage Mortgages, you get up to 100% financing, reduced fees, and a $100,000 unsecured credit card. Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before with ACB.
Terms and conditions apply.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
A whole new level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians, from wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
Grenadian model and pharmacist Kendra Moore is the star of Primark's 2025 Autumn campaign. Trainee reporter Deidre Seeley tells us more.
The pharmaceutical and modeling industries have something surprising in common. Grenadian Kendra Moore. Kendra is a patient safety partner at a pharmaceutical company, as well as a model. She showed an early interest in modeling, but dedicated most of her adolescence to her studies and swimming, excelling in both at the Alpha Junior School and St. Joseph's Convent St. George's. She didn't revisit the possibility of a modeling career until she moved to the UK at age 16, but she faced initial rejection. Today, Kendra is one of the faces of Primark's 2025 Autumn campaign, one of just 6 models chosen from 150 applicants. She shared the experience of seeing the campaign come to life on billboards and in stores around the world.
I think being in person and seeing the pictures is an indescribable feeling. It's almost unbelievable in a way. And also just seeing the reactions of other people. So seeing my friends and seeing I think what touched me the most is like little Grenadian children who are either visiting or, their parents have moved here and they live now in the UK. Just seeing them take pictures and feeling inspired. I think one person messaged me to say their daughter feels like they could model now. For me, that was extremely moving. And just really happy to make Grenadians proud so that they could see that we can be on the international stage.
The modeling industry is notoriously fickle, but due to her career in pharmacy, Kendra isn't feeling the typical pressures.
To be honest, in life, I want to be always to give back. And so in my role now in the life sciences and pharmaceutical industry, I help patients a lot. So I see my long-term goal being within that space or doing something where I can help people more. So I've never really worried about, career progression in modeling in that sense. I think it puts me in a very good space to be able to just enjoy it as it comes.
Noting the increasing diversity in the modeling industry, Kendra advises aspiring models to show off their uniqueness, especially on social media.
take inspiration from other people, but definitely you have a unique selling point about you. And so I think you should focus on that. The pictures you post online, make it sort of aligned to those kind of brands, because they are looking at your Instagram, they're looking at your Facebook, they're looking at your TikTok. I think that in this digital world, they want to know that models have a digital presence, because also it helps the model to promote their brand.
While the two worlds rarely collide, Kendra has found that modeling helps her approach her work in pharmaceuticals more creatively. She is grateful to God and to her family and friends for their support on both career paths. Reporting for GBN News, I am trainee reporter Deidre Seeley.
All right. Grenada has received international acclaim as several of its premier resorts were recently recognized by Condé Nast Traveler and the Michelin Guide, highlighting the island's growing reputation for luxury and authentic hospitality. In the 2025 Condé Nast Traveler Readers' Choice Awards, Silver Sands Beach House was named the #1 Caribbean hotel by UK readers, and Grenada was listed among the top 10 best islands in the Caribbean and Atlantic. Adding to these achievements, Grenada made its debut in the 2025 Michelin Guide, with 3 local properties receiving distinctions for outstanding hospitality. Calabash, Grenada earned 2 Michelin Keys, the highest recognition in the Caribbean, while Spice Island Beach Resort and Six Senses, Las Sages, each receive 1 Michelin Key. We can tell you the newly introduced Michelin Key program recognizes hotels that deliver exceptional guest experiences and set new standards for excellence. Sports news right after the break.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Wharf. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
This isn't just rum. It's a captivating journey infused with the essence of Bios Bombay, warmth and wonder. Experience the rich depth of Campeche like never before. Must be 18 years and older. Drink responsibly.
It happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep. Including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Good evening, sporting fans. West Indies clinched the second one-day international in Dhaka against Bangladesh in the Super Over to level the 3-match series 1 apiece. Shea Hope's unbeaten 67-ball 53 proved vital as West Indies equaled the score before Akeal Hossain held his nerves in the Super Over to defend 11 runs. Chasing 214 for a win, West Indies lost Brandon King for a duck in the first over. However, a slow but steady half-century stand between Alec Athanaze and Casey Carty steadied West Indies' innings, which had both batsmen trapped leg before and triggered a collapse in the middle overs as the visitors slipped to 133 for 7 by the end of the 34th over. However, hope controlled the innings in the company of Justin Graves and Hossain, adding a 44-run stand with both as West Indies headed towards a tense finish. Heading into the super over, Shafin Rutherford hit a slower delivery by Mustafizur Rahman to the cover fielder, with Mustafizur used his cutters to good effect, and the onus was on the batsman to generate pace on the ball. The last delivery, bowled to Hope, took the outside edge and ran away for a boundary, taking West Indies' score to 10. Bangladesh's chase in the super over got off on a positive note when Hossain bowled a wide and overstepped off the next delivery. By the time the first legal delivery was bowled, the hosts were left needing only 6 runs off 5 balls. However, even as Hossain continued to err in his line, his flat, low darts proved difficult to put away as Bangladesh were restricted to 9. Well, the CG United Super 50 Cup has been reduced to 16 matches for the 2025 season, down from its usual 31-match fixture list. Cricket West Indies has also confirmed that the upcoming edition of the region's premier 50-over competition will not feature the West Indies Academy or combined campuses and colleges. The tournament is now set to be contested over 11 days, entirely in Trinidad and Tobago from November 19 to 29. Plans for the playoffs to be hosted in Guyana have since been scrapped. The new format will see teams compete in a round-robin structure, with the top 2 teams qualifying directly for the final. Meanwhile, the Windward Islands Volcanoes are continuing with preparation for the tournament. 5 Grenadians have been called up to the Windward squad. They are Teddy Bishop, who serves as vice-captain of the team, Daryl Cyrus, Kurtson Murray, Darren Ned, and Daniel MacDonald. Ryan John is on reserve. 2 matches are done on the cards on Wednesday in the Wakiti Super Knockout Football Tournament. Here's what we can tell you. Wednesday's action will feature SAP Spartans FC playing St. John's Sports SC Youth from 6 p.m. Game 2 will see Hard Rock Sports Club Lochhans with Sunjets United 2 hours later at 8 p.m. 24 teams are participating in what is the 15th edition of the tournament. The tournament kicked off last Saturday. Despite the inclement weather, 2 matches were played. The opening clash saw Honved SC securing a 4-2 victory over Paradise FC International Youth. Kishon Duncan had a brace for Honved, with Kevin Bob and Shemron Williams hitting singular strikes. Zaid Rennie and Kishon Abram were the goal scorers for Paradise FC International Youth. In the second encounter, 10XO Legends scored 2 late goals to edge past Hurricanes Sports Club Youth with a 2-1 victory. Hurricanes SC enjoyed early success when number 9 Dante Mitchell found the back of the net in the 6th minute. They enjoyed the luxury of the 1-0 scoreline until the 85th minute when Erasto Ross found the equalizer. Ross returns to action 6 minutes later to seal the comeback. Finally, in the sports news, the 80th season of the NBA will tip off on Tuesday, today. While many things are expected to be the same, basketball superstars, elite play, and dramatic results, there will be some notable differences. You see, several key rule changes implemented for this season's start are expected to have an impact on players and coaches when games get underway. For from protecting players' personal shooting percentages with the new heave rule to new officiating emphasis on defenders blocking shots. Here's what you can expect from the latest tweaks and changes. The NBA's new heave rule, which takes effect this season, states that any shot taken at least 36 feet or 11 meters away from the basket within the final 3 seconds of the first 3 quarters will count as a team shot and not an individual one. Notably, the play must have started in the backcourt for the rule to apply. The idea behind this new heave rule is to encourage players to take more last-ditch, long-distance, end-of-quarter shots without the attempt negatively affecting their personal shooting percentages. In addition to the heave rule, the NBA is placing a key point of emphasis on the high five rule as officials look to target unnecessary and excessive contact on shots. As of this season, if a defender makes follow-through contact with a shooter's hand, wrist, or arm after the ball has been released, it will be called as a foul. That's the sports news for now. Unit heads of the Regional Security System, RSS, convened in St. Lucia on Monday for high-level discussions aimed at strengthening regional security. The meeting focused on enhancing coordination, improving command and control, and sharing expertise to counter illegal networks and address the growing risks posed by climate hazards. The gathering is part of ongoing efforts to increase interoperability among member states and bolster collective responses to evolving security challenges. All right, let's move on with this story. Nicolas Sarkozy has become the first former French president to serve prison time, starting a 5-year sentence for conspiring to finance his election campaign with funds from Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi. The last French leader imprisoned was Philippe Pétain, who was jailed for treason after World War II in 1945. Sarkozy, who led France from 2007 to 2012, has appealed his sentence and is being held in an isolation cell at La Sainte prison. Well, we do apologize for these technical issues there. That's the Around the Globe segment for now. We'll be right back. reminder of the headlines. Cherry Hill community mourns the loss of Guyanese woman found dead in her apartment. Grenadians unite for second annual Maurice Bishop International Airport Walk. Grenada renames Rivera Park as National Heroes and Heritage Park to commemorate National Heroes Day. OCS health ministers meet in Grenada to develop sustainable strategies for strengthening regional healthcare. Regionally, regional security leaders gather in St. Lucia to tackle illicit networks and climate threats. Internationally, French ex-president Nicolas Sarkozy begins prison term for Gaddafi campaign funds. Plus in the sports news, West Indies level one-day international series with thrilling super over victory, while Wagiti Super Knockout football tournament kicks off. Right, we want to remind you that Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell has announced that he will provide an update to the nation regarding the U.S.'s request to install temporary radar equipment at Maurice Bishop International Airport and deploy military assets near Grenada. The update will be delivered on Friday during the sitting of the House of Representatives. According to the Prime Minister, the U.S. made the request in August. However, the issue has recently gained public attention following media reports. He emphasized that there is no rush to make a decision on the matter. The Prime Minister made these statements earlier during his program DMs with PM. That's all from us in the newsroom. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. Good night.